Prepare to play.
Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my kittens. How are you? My name is Allison, and today we're playing Nancy Drew Ghost of Thornton Hall Pre-Order Edition. And if you're wondering what the difference is between Pre-Order Edition and the regular game, it is that it's not just the extras, you also get the phone charms, which are pretty exclusive. There are definitely outtakes. I know with the amount of awards you get a certain amount of outtakes, from what I understand. And I think that's the same with the regular game as well, but I could be wrong. I'm in a Nancy Drew group on Facebook, and someone was noting that they didn't get outtakes with their game. And I'm like, okay, so I guess outtakes are just a pre-order edition thing? Which is confusing, because, like, I've gotten other games that are not pre-order edition, and they have the outtakes too. So clearly they missed something. Either that or they just didn't wait until the end of the credits, because that's normally when the outtakes are. Anywho, there are a couple of things I want to get into before we start the gaming portion. I mean, one, please be careful when it comes to playing this game. Despite the fact that the game is E-rated, it technically shouldn't be. There's a lot of traumatizing things that happen in this game, not to mention jump scares and that kind of thing. So if ever you are under the age of like 16 or so, please make sure you're playing this with a parent or guardian. That way, if there are intense scenes or something that you just can't handle because it scared the heck out of you, grab someone you know who is much older and they'll help you out, they'll guide you. It's kind of like a safety blanket kind of thing. Also, if any of the gameplay that you're about to see does not look familiar at all, please look at the links down in the description box below. You can find the previous video link as well as the playlist link so that you can get caught up on what's been going on with Ghost of Thornton Hall. There are some pretty intense things that are happening already in the game, and in the previous video I actually got stuck because I did not know what I was supposed to do next. And apparently I thought I goofed by tattling. Let's actually just go ahead and get in the game. So I thought it was a mistake of tattling on Harper. The bug just got into that zapper again. I thought I made the mistake of tattling on Harper of where she is, because technically you're not supposed to. But I forgot you actually have to eventually to activate the next step of the game. I did that while talking to Wade. I seriously wanted to wait on that. But after that, I'm like, okay, what do I do now? We've got everything. We still have a lot of things to find. We need to get into the crypt, which I keep calling a mausoleum, because it kind of is a mausoleum.
You left your key in a mausoleum.
Now we have to enter the room at the end of the hall, which is upstairs. Up the stairs. Find the ruins where Charlotte died. We've yet to find that. I know what we need to get in order to find it. Find the window mentioned in the recording of Jesselyn and Addison, and I'm pretty sure that it's in the mausoleum. Figure out the message hidden in the paper you found under the floorboard. I think it was this. Yeah. But we still don't know how to use it. Or, well, I know how to use it, but we don't know what we're supposed to be spelling. And I think it's got to do something with the family tree. I could be wrong on that. And we got to find a way to unlock the door in the tunnels. Yeah, there's a door in the tunnels. And there's that eerie singing again, which means we have a note waiting for us upstairs. Let's actually talk to Clara.
Nancy.
Can you tell me a little about Harper? It seems like you two really didn't get along.
Yeah.
She blamed me for what happened to Charlotte.
Blamed you?
On some level, she was convinced it was me. I let it go at first. She was just torn to shreds about the whole thing. But the more time went by, the more disturbed she got.
Yeah,
she was
I can see that.
obsessed with the idea that I had stolen part of Charlotte's locket.
What kind of locket?
I never figured out what she was talking about.
Huh.
One night, she followed me out onto the widow's walk. When I got near the railing, she pushed, and I fell.
Ouch.
By the time I got out of the hospital, she was gone. I can't say I wasn't relieved.
Interesting.
Were things good between Colton and Jesselyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple.
Uh-huh.
Colton had some... Well, hun, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
Issues?
You mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues.
Oh,
Never
F
mind.
you.
It has nothing to do with what's going on now.
I think it does.
Harper really was down there. I'm not making things up.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. I just want to find Jesselyn, like you.
Then no more games now, okay?
I'm telling the truth.
Nancy, enough. Just go away.
Wow. Evil much? Alright, I actually do want to talk to Colin. I want to find out what those issues
What's up?
are.
How did you and Jesselyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. And then I threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar. You can see it when she smiles. I'll never live that down.
I imagine things improved from there.
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are. Or were. Or...
Why aren't his lips moving? What the F?
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
There they go.
And then?
I wouldn't know.
Wow.
You're holding something back.
So what if I am? Need something?
Yeah.
Do you know much about Harper?
I heard she's in some psych hospital or something. But that's all I know. I saw her around once in a while when I was a kid, but I don't remember much.
Huh.
Did Jesselyn ever say anything about her?
Just that she seemed scared of her. Maybe they had a past, but I don't know.
Do you know anything about Clara's past?
Why?
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I could tell Jess had something to tell me about Clara. She'd get so close and just stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family, but that's it.
So you and Jesselyn must have dated for quite some time.
Actually didn't start dating until a year ago.
Really?
We both dated other people, but nothing worked out. One day Clara had enough and sat us down and said, "Everyone knows you're gonna get married. Go to it already." Jess was mortified.
Jeez.
I took her out to the coast since that always cheered her up. We talked through the night, and by the time the sun came up, it just stopped sounding so silly.
Goodbye.
I don't
Later.
believe that. I mean, I'm sure part of that is true, but I get it, Harper. What the heck is that music? Or was that the background? Was that... That could have been the background. There's... I don't know what's been going on, but some sort of motorcycle keeps passing by this building. At least I think it's a motorcycle. There once was a ghost who could only write notes. She lived in the walls and loved to float. You can float too! Sorry. She stood in the waves when you stepped off your boat. She skipped through the graves, and to you she wrote. Push glass vessels and find me in below. Oh, so we need to spell the word below. Or something like that. I sometime before E, but sometime after B. O not first, L is third, E immediately before O. Alright, so this is actually notes. This is actually a part of a puzzle, I believe. Alright, oh gosh dang it, I lost my place in the cheat book. I mean, of course the cheat book has the answer, but I am going to open it to the page, make sure I know that what I came up with on this puzzle is accurate. Okay, so there are, let's see. Actually, let's just go ahead and click this so we can put it in our inventory. we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. So we know for sure that L is the third letter. E is immediately before O. I is sometime before E, but after B. I guess that means B is the first letter? I is sometime before E. So what if I is after, does say I is after B. So how about it's B-I-L, E is immediately before O, so then L-E-O? Alright, and it looks like, actually, you know what, I'll show you guys, we're heading down there now. Kinda wanna check this out though. What the heck? The door's open! That is uber creepy! Uber creepy! And I know I'm using that word wrong. Uber is a Latin word, and it means where? W-H-E-R-E? No. Semper ubi sub ubi. No, it's not. I think Uber is way. I think it's Latin for way. W-A-Y. Okay. That makes sense. Anywho, we are looking for the bottles right over here.
I need to follow the instructions from the note.
Yep. Alright, so these letters actually represent the bottles. And let me actually check if my answer is correct. So I said the answer to this is B-I-L-E-O. Let me see if my notes are right. My notes are right. So we hit the B. And then I-L-E-O. So it's going to be 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Last. Alright, so I got them written down. Let's go ahead and see if it works. So B is going to be right here. I is 1, 2, 3, 4. L is 1, 2. E, O. Heyo! Nice.
What was I supposed to think? One day you were just gone.
It's Colton. I'd better listen.
Lexi. And I hope you understand how much that makes me hate you right now.
Who the heck is Lexi?
Lexi.
Interesting. And we just found a new spot. Whoa. The house. Hearing Thornton. That spot. Isn't that right behind us? Whoa. Wait, which one's that? Interesting. Whoa, where is this? Wait, that's at the house. Whoa, there's an actual path next to that T.
What's happening? I better get some rest.
Yeah.
No offense, but you sound really tired.
Been burning the midnight oil at both ends?
Feels like
Bit.
it. I must have slept through the day. But I still feel exhausted.
Maybe you should pace yourself a bit.
I know.
Or maybe.
Wait, hang on.
Hang on. Why? Is there a ghost?
No, I see something. Call you back later.
Or maybe it's carbon monoxide. Hello? Hallucinations is one of the side effects. A flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides. Place a flower where she stands before the stone turns to dust. She will tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. Alright, frickin' Harper. Whatever. That haunting. I'm telling you.
We could have found a way.
It's cold. I better listen.
Lexi, I know you still care about me. I want to see you when this is all over. I know. All I said is I want to see you. Then why did you pick up the phone? Just see me.
It sounds like he's talking to Lexi.
Hey. Did you listen in on my call?
Who is Lexi?
What are you talking about?
The girl you were on the phone with?
You don't know what you heard. You understand me?
Oh
I
boy.
think she is someone important to you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Your fiancé is missing, and the way you're talking to this Lexi...
You want a conversation? Fine. I love Lexi. I want to spend my life with her.
You're engaged.
That was based on a lie. Clara, my parents, even Jessalyn, they were all in on it.
Jessalyn? Are you sure?
She'd have to be. I mean, I haven't considered that she might not be yet. Before Jess and I got together, I was with Lexi. Until one day she called and said it was over. She wouldn't even see me. Then,
Weird.
she was gone. And now I find out. My parents pushed her away, and Clara pushed me and Jess together. Mom and Dad wanted a piece of the Thornton fortune.
Oh, bother.
And Clara wanted a piece of the Birchfield influence. So excuse me for being conflicted. I want Jessalyn safe, but...
I still don't understand what's going on. Why are you here?
to try to forget something.
Forget what?
I guess it must have worked.
Not really, considering you tell us later.
So, things would really work out for you if Jessalyn just disappeared.
Nancy!
Do you really want to ask me that?
Sorry, I just really want to figure out where she is.
Trust me, so do I.
Why is Lexi so important?
I've always felt a little out of step with the world. When I met
Yeah,
Lexi,
me too.
it's like everything snapped into place. I don't know how else to put it.
And it wasn't the same with Jessalyn?
I do love her, but not in the way I tried to. Jess is my best friend, and always will be. If she ever comes home, and if she ever forgives me.
Considering with what happened in Shadow at the Water's Edge, I think she will. What I really like is that Shadow at the Water's Edge, as well as Ghost of Thornton Hall, there are multiple endings, which I super love. Shadow at the Water's Edge, there's only 2. With Ghost of Thornton Hall, I think there's like 3 or 4, which really impresses me.
Aren't you worried that your parents won't approve of Lexi?
Not after all they've done. It's time for them to start worrying about my approval, because I am done looking for theirs.
Good.
You don't think Jessalyn's coming back, do you?
What are you implying?
Nothing. Just observing.
You want to know the truth so bad?
Dang.
Yeah, I'm afraid she's never coming back. Happy?
Nancy is really pushing it. What the butts?
I better copy this design.
First of its kind across the bottom. Alright then.
This looks like the picture from the camera.
Yup. Boo. Freaking. Yeah. It's this one.
Did that. Can't check. That's done. Check. Still haven't. Did that. Check. Still haven't. Can't. That's still haven't done that.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure we got everything on that. What the heck is...
The numbers along the edges should help me arrange the tiles correctly.
Oh! Wade's note! Nope, that's something else. Nope, it is! Interesting! Alright, so this only needs 2 blue, 1 blue. So I'm wondering...
You know, I'm wondering what is in the bag.
Oh, it automatically crosses it out for us. Nice. Actually, I think it has to be this one. And then have this be blue. There we go. There we go. Awesome. So that is correct. Let's do this here. Just to make sure I know not to use these. Perfect. Yeah. Hey, we got a snake with some sort of diamond. Interesting. Mom, 1867. W. Right. Okay. I'm not gonna write it down though, because we're actually keeping this. Alright, now let's actually... I thought I saw something in the window there. I'm actually getting pretty close to the end of the video here. What the...
That wasn't just my imagination.
Nope. Hallucination.
There's something down there.
Can I use the picker? Yes. Oh, that's the crypt key. Sweet. Let's go this way. What's this? We got a film reel. Pretty. Ooh, these must be contest winners. They look those are really good photos. Alright, so now that we got this film, I think we should check it out. And this will be our last thing for the video. A birthday? What the?
Why would you play that? Turn it off now!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you with the movie.
I know, but just give me a minute. Seeing that just, well, it made my head hurt worse. I keep seeing it when I close my eyes.
Will you stop swatting that fly? It got killed in that fryer outside. Oh, right. I always forget that I need to do this. 1, 2, mint, please. And I'm gonna have another one, considering I forgot to do this in the previous video. Achievement! Brewmaster, you know your way around a teacup. Alright. Let's actually go ahead and go through the task list just to make sure.
Still have to do that.
I'm sorry, what? Unlock the, oh yeah.
Still check. Can't check that off yet.
Alright. You know what? What was the first thing on this? Find Jesselyn, find a way to enter the room at the end of the hall. Crypt. Got it. Mausoleum. I found my key! To the mausoleum!
Down in Dixie.
Hi. I saw that. One of the things, one of the achievements actually is to, I don't remember which one it is. It could be Eerie Epitaphs. No, it's Spooks Galore, where we have to witness a certain amount of hauntings. I seriously need to walk around more and look and find those so that I can get that achievement. Anywho, this is actually a good place to stop. We saw that video. Everything's good. Alright, we are good. Everything's saved. Boo freaking yeah. We are actually moving along in the game. And we actually got to witness 2 hauntings. 2 Charlotte hauntings. Seriously, I'm actually going to mute myself when Charlotte appeared at the end of the... Well, it wasn't Charlotte. It was some random person inside room. And the door was open. What the heck was that? I mean, even in zooming in, it's going to be a blur. That one, that particular haunting, it always scares me. I don't know why. Actually, no, I do know why. It's because of the movie The Shining, when the little boy was frightened when he saw the twin sisters. Yeah, that didn't bode well with me, because the fact that he got scared of them made me scared, and I'm like, okay, so I guess this means bad omen? I gotta stay away, stay away, stay away. And I think ever since I saw that movie, I'm like scared of who could be at the end of the hall whenever I enter a long hallway like that. And to see that happen in Ghost of Thornton Hall, it just scares the tar out of me. Makes my heart palpitate. Alright, like I said, I gotta get going, everyone. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much, my beautiful kittens, for giving me at least a couple of views. Let's try to hit the goal of, I guess, 5 likes. I'm gonna try doing this like goal every now and then, because I know I should, even though I never do it. Anywho, I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. And on that note, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If so, smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel by watching this video, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button. Make it that beautiful gray, as well as the bell icon right next to it. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! How much is left of that timer? Oh, not much. Good thing I'm stopping recording.